Hello, my name is Mr. Keep7, and today I will be showing off me unboxing the special edition of Persona 5 The Royale for PS3 and giving my first impressions on it. Now, if you don't want any spoilers for Persona 5 or Persona 5R, then I would recommend you stop watching the video because I will be talking about the game all the way up through the first palace for 5R and probably also talking about my experience with the main game, Persona 5, which I've completed all the way through. So here I have Persona 5 for the PS3, and here's the front, here's the back. It shows all the info. This is just the normal edition. It's nothing special. Here's the game disc, and I have the game disc in my PS4, so I won't be showing you that because I'm in the middle of the game. So sorry about that, but you can look up the image of the disc if you really want to. Here is, I'll adjust it so you can see all of it. Here is the main game box, or the special edition box. It's fairly large. It tells what's on all of it. My camera back. Uh, on the side, it says what's in it. On the back, you've got all your information. On the other side is the same thing. Uh, there's the top, if you want to read that. It's explaining what the game is and all that good stuff. And then this is just a cover that you take off, and then the actual box has a pretty cool and different art design on it. And then I'll also, on the back, it's got this cool tarot card design. So then also on the side, on the bottom, I guess you'd say, is you can see Phantom Thieves Edition. I'll take this off, and now we actually get to the contents. So first thing in the box is the game itself. And then also, this is a steelbook case, which I think looks absolutely amazing. It has all the characters on it. On the side, you can see Persona 5 Royale. On the back, a picture of Joker. And inside, I'll open it up. This is where the game disc would be. And it comes with a really nice looking foil card. So that's cool. There's a code for a theme on the PS4, and then you also have like information on there. And then the other side, still that same art style, which uh, is, as far as I know, is new to like this box and stuff, because I haven't seen it in game yet, and also I haven't seen it like anywhere else. So I think it looks pretty cool. And then also inside the first section of the box, you'll find the soundtrack, which has all the new songs. Here you can see the track listing and the disc, which is inside of it. It's a picture of Katsumi. I hope I'm saying that right. And yeah, it has all the songs on it. Not much else to say about it. And then you take off just this piece of plastic or cardboard, whatever it is. And then underneath is the P5R art book. There's that. And on the other side, well, I actually showed you the back first. Then here is the new characters persona. And then inside of it, I actually haven't looked inside because it contains spoilers for the game, which I'm not at that point yet. I'd like to remain spoiler free, so I'm not going to show you the inside of that because I have to look at it to show you. So we'll move on to the final part of the special edition, which is this box. And inside this box is, get out, is Joker's mask. Um, it seems to be ceramic. It feels really nice. On the back, you can see it has little two holes here and here so that you could attach. They have these straps in there. I found it too difficult to attach, and I didn't care enough, so I just didn't attach them. But you put the mask on here, and it sits in the indents, and then it looks nice. Now, now I'll give my opinion on this special edition of the game itself, because I bought a few other games in their special editions: Super Smash Brothers, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening remake. And I'll just say that for the same amount of money, this is a lot better than the special editions that I bought from Nintendo, because for Smash Brothers, I bought the version that got me the controller, and that's pretty cool having the Smash Bros. Pro controller. But besides the steelbook case, which didn't even look that great, that's it. Besides a box that looked fine, I guess. For Link's Awakening, the steelbook case is cool, and that's the main reason I bought it. But like, you get an art book and a specialish box, and that's it. And then for Three Houses, you get an art book, you get a soundtrack, you get a steelbook case that looks fine. That's it. Like this, you get a mask, you get an art book. The main deal is the mask and the steelbook case. Like, in my opinion, steelbook cases are like, the cases of games in general are important to me, that they look nice, and I think that this is the best looking game case I have. I'll show it again. It just, the aesthetic of it just looks amazing. Also, the fact that it's black on one side and red on the other. Then you got Joker on the other side. I just think it looks absolutely phenomenal. So now I guess I'll talk about for the rest of the video my first impressions. And if you don't want spoilers for Persona 5R in specific, uh, I'd stop watching, because I'm going to talk about. I played all the way up to Kamoshida's Palace and completed it. Now I'm moving on to Madarame's, and I'm just going to talk about my experience, or like the changes between 5 and 5R. So so obviously when you start the game, you're in Sai's Palace, and that is different. You see the new character, she assists you. You also get to use the grappling hook, which is new. And other than that, there's not much difference between the two. Obviously, the graphics are better, but I don't know if the graphics are that much better from Persona 5 on the PS4 to 5R, because I played on the PS3. The graphics weren't the greatest. They're still fine, but and then other than that, pretty much everything up until you go in the Kamoshida's Palace is the same. So like, you moving into your new town, you meeting your friends, meeting Morgana, entering Kamoshida's Palace, all that's the same. In Kamoshida's Palace, uh, you get the grappling hook, you make use of that. There's new areas to explore with the grappling hook, um, in the castle, and also they add a new feature called Will Seeds, which restore your SP, and if you collect all three of them, you get an equipable item. And other than that, it's pretty much the same. The boss fight's different, I'll say that. And then also, once you beat the first palace, you unlock access to the Thieves' Den, which is this cool new feature to where, like, it's a lot of like collectible things. And I think it's really cool. I just started it, so I can't say like the extent of its greatness. But first impressions of the Thieves' Den are, it's a cool feature, especially for returning players. New players might not find it so fun, but returning players, they get to see all the old stuff, all the stuff they experienced. And then also Mementos, it's different from what I've played with it. I've only done like the very start of it on Royale. There's a kid, and you can collect things and trade things with him to get items that you can use. And it's probably still going to be mostly the same thing as old Mementos, besides you can collect items and trade them for stuff. Overall, my first impressions of the game are that new players are gonna have a really fun time. Old players probably, I know for me at least, it's it's it it was fun in a way. Like the new stuff in Combat Shield Palace is fun, but the rest of it, it's like I already experienced this. I already know what happens, so it's not the most exciting thing ever. But there's a new palace and a new character, and the story changes, and all this cool stuff that happens later. You just gotta get to it. So there's no way you can just like skip to the new stuff, which kind of stinks. So those are my first impressions of the game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.